again. Welcome back to my Elizabeth Jones's Variety Hour,
Part two,
Part 2.
and we're enjoying ourselves here on a nice day for a change. It's been
Yes,
so cold lately.
I
It's
know.
so
It's been so freezing.
freezing. Yeah.
Yeah.
What are you doing to stay warm?
I go in my house in the heaters.
Well, I'm not as rich as you. I'm wearing those little socks that people get. You know those socks people give you on your Christmas time as gifts that are warm, and
Oh,
they have
yeah.
and they usually have like reindeer on them or something or bells on them,
Oh, yeah.
like this bell here.
Yeah. I wore a bell at the show this weekend.
Yeah.
A
So
bell necklace.
jingle all the way. I only get one chance a year to wear this bell, so I wear it. You can hear me coming. So anyway, I what was I gonna say? So anyway, so I've been keeping warm wearing those. I'm wearing every sweatshirt I'm wearing every like hoodie, that is like cotton hoodie that's kind of like what's sweatshirt material called? Plush, plush,
Yeah, I think it's plush wool or something
plush
like
wool,
that.
yeah, something, yeah, and so I've been wearing those, and
100% cotton.
I have this thing where I could put my feet in while I'm watching television. It looks like a elephant foot that you put umbrellas
Oh,
in,
yeah.
but you put your own feet in it, and it's connected, and it keeps your feet warm.
Oh, yeah.
It doesn't keep my feet warm that great. The other thing is, I went to the drugstore. I went everywhere looking for this. Remember hot water bottles?
Oh, yeah.
And they didn't have them at the stores that would have them cheaper, like Walmart or Target. So I had to go to Walgreens and what's the other one? CVS. I had to go to those high, and it cost me $21.
Wow.
Gosh, but there's no price you could put on keeping keeping yourself warm. So I used the rewards card, and they said, "You got $2 here. Do you want to use that?" I said, "Yes, I'll use the $2. I'll be happy to use the $2." So what happened was I got $2 off. It was still about more than $20 with the tax. So I got so now that's keeping my feet warm. I sleep. Usually when the weather is cold, I sleep with my feet outside the covers.
Yeah.
Yeah, you know why?
Wow.
I'll be damned if I'm bringing those cold things in where I'm warm.
I like keeping my feet inside the
Oh, that's right. That's a good idea. I'll make a note of that.
cover. Yeah.
So that's how I'm keeping warm. But it's a very nice day today, and I don't think we've done a show since you saw Wicked. Tell me about Wicked. You like Wicked a lot?
Yeah, it was great. It was a
Yeah,
great movie.
really great. We
I
went
like
to
the
see
music.
Wicked, yeah.
Yeah.
But they don't tell you at the end of Wicked is that it's part one.
Yeah.
I've seen the Broadway show, so I kind of know it's not, and it's not really a surprise what happens because the end of Wicked ends where the Dorothy version of the Wizard of Oz begins. So everything leads up to that.
I can't wait to see the second part.
Well, second part I can wait. It's a whole year from now.
Popular. I want to be
Yeah,
popular.
Ariana was in it. And
Ariana
Studio.
Grande
Yeah.
and Cynthia Info.
It's Cynthia Erivo.
Yeah.
Yeah, she's something. Everyone's good though. Even I played the wizard in a lot of versions of the Wizard of Oz. It's one of the greatest parts to play if you're not much of an actor like myself. You know why?
Why?
Let me tell you about the Wizard of Oz. It's a great role. I'll tell you why. First, you're the title character. You're the guy that it's all about. The Wizard of Oz, even though other people have bigger parts.
Uh-huh.
And you show up at the end. You don't sing. You don't dance. You don't do anything. You have no talent. That's the whole point of the wizard. He has no talent at all. So it's appropriate that a guy with minimal talent will play. Jeff Goldblum. I think he does a little singing, Jeff Goldblum, in this version.
Yeah.
But I think he does that what do you call that? That talk singing,
Yeah.
sort of like Rex Harrison in My Fair Lady,
Yeah.
where he goes, "I'm an ordinary man."
Ordinary man.
Where he kind of sings, but he's not really singing.
Yeah.
And so yeah, so I've played them many times, and but it's a good part though. They talk about you the whole show, and then you show up, and then everyone's excited. Oh look, it's Kevin playing the wizard.
Yeah.
Oh, I got to tell you another wild story. You know our friend Robert.
Yeah.
Robert is the photographer for a lot of movies we've appeared in, and I think he's trying to branch out. And he went to a guy. He sent a video that he made. Remember the Sabrina's dark Sabrina's escape room we did.
Yeah. Yeah. I remember.
So he sent it to this guy who not only did I go to college with, but he married a woman that I was dating at the time, and he's still married to her. It's just a coincidence. It's just a coincidence. And he's watching this movie. It's like 6 minutes long. And Robert says, "Tell me what you like about the movie. Tell me what you like about my photography and everything."
Yeah.
And the guy's talking, and then like at the 5 minute mark, it's like a 7 minute movie or something. He goes, "Wait, what's Kevin doing this movie?" He hadn't seen me in 40 years. That's when I went to college 40 years ago. So this is quite the coincidence. And I play the villain. I play like a Willem Dafoe type villain. This only happened last night. So I had to say, "Yeah, I'm glad you enjoyed the movie." And then I actually sent him a message, and I said, "Hey, if you're looking for actors in the next movie you're making," my friend's name is Joe. He goes, "Please call me. I'll be happy to be in." I hope when he saw me 40 years later and look at me, because last time he saw me, I was in college. He said, "Boy, has he gotten old looking." Boy, has Kevin gotten old looking. So, so that's wild. You're the first person I've told this to. Yeah. So, and I also wished him happy Christmas. I'm hoping he's already a friend of mine on Facebook, but what's kind of cool was he hadn't seen me in 40 years, and all of a sudden he's watching this movie, just not a big deal movie that I've made, you and I made, and then he sees me in the movie. Oh, that's because our name's not at the beginning, so I just walk in. Is that Kevin? Is that Kevin? Yeah. So yeah, so that's. I was talking about TV shows and everything. I want to tell people. I know you like to watch YouTube. This is where we're on. We're not on Tubi, TV.com, TubiTV.com or Tubi, and you probably see them advertise TUBI. They have so many good movies, so many good television shows. All right. And they have The Departed, with Martin Scorsese film with Jack Nicholson and Leonardo, and Matt Damon is in it. It's a really good movie. My friend Martin Sheen is in it. And anyway, but they have a lot. You never watch all the movies that are on there, and TV shows, and they have a TV show there that I've been looking for 40, not 40 years, about 20 years, but it was on 50 some years ago. It was called The Great American Dream Machine, and it was on PBS. And my dad would let me stay up to watch it, like on Wednesday nights. It was on from 9 to 10. And a lot of people got their start on the show, like Chevy Chase and Charles Grodin. A lot of people that weren't famous at the time, they were on this show, and it's satirical. It's a satire. My dad let me stay up to watch it because he thought, well, Kevin wants to watch something on the educational channel. I better encourage that. He usually just wants to watch cartoons. But I love satire. I love Saturday Night Live. I love, satire. Oh, Mad Magazine. Remember, did you read Mad Magazine when you were a kid? It's mainly a boy thing.
No, I haven't, but I've heard
Cracked,
of it.
Well, anyway, my tie. This is the closest thing to a Christmas tie I have because it's red. It has the Alfred E. Newman, "What Me Worry Kid" playing records. So that's what I'm wearing today. So I'm all dressed up. nowhere to go. But I'm here, so doing a show. The sun is going down, so we have to do the show before we're at a fight. But it's a beautiful day, and the lighting
Yes,
is
it
so
is.
nice and everything. So so tell me, so I encourage you to watch the Great American Dream Machine on Tubi. But there's a lot of things. There's Jackie Gleason shows on Tubi. Groucho Marx, You Bet Your Life is on Tubi, and then a lot of this is on YouTube too. You can't watch enough on there. But certainly watch this show first.
Yeah.
And all, what, 85 shows we've done already? I think this is the 84th show.
Yeah.
I'm not sure. But when I put it up there, you'll see. So tell me, who have you been listening to lately?
I've been listening to Brenda Lee.
Brenda Lee.
She started when she was 13.
Oh, Brenda Lee was great.
Yeah.
Another little woman.
I played her Christmas album earlier. So.
Brenda Lee is now famous with the Christmas song "Rockin' Around the Christmas."
That's what I played today.
Play,
Actually.
sing a little of that.
Have a happy holiday. Everyone's dancing merrily in a new old-fashioned way.
Oh yeah, she was great. She's still around. She sings "I'm sorry, so sorry." And it was a lot of hits. I can't. That's the only one I can think of right now. But those two are truly great. Brenda Lee is sometime actress. She's actually in, I think, Smokey and the Bandit, along with my new friend Paul Williams.
Yeah.
He's in Smokey and the Bandit.
Yeah.
He plays the guy who gives Burt Reynolds the chance to take all the beer. Him and his father, played by Pat McCormick, to get all the stuff. You know if you see him. And so Brenda Lee. Have you ever seen Brenda Lee in person?
No, I haven't, but I wish.
I never see like a concert tour of hers or anything, or Las Vegas or anything. There are a lot of people. I always talk about who I've seen and who I've met and everything. But there are a lot of these people I've never had a chance to meet because they never perform. Like Johnny Rivers, I've always wanted to see Johnny Rivers.
Johnny Rivers.
I've always wanted to see Bobby Bear, the country singer. I've always wanted to see Shel Silverstein, who's dead now. Well, I'll never see him. Shel Silverstein wrote all those great songs. In fact, there's one song that people are making a big fuss about me on the internet. He actually recorded the song. There's too many kids in this tub. There's too many kids in this tub. You know that song?
I don't know.
It goes, "There's too many kids in this tub. There's too many kids in this tub. I just washed it behind that I know wasn't mine. There's too many kids in this tub." Shel Silverstein. They're trying to attribute that quote to me. Some people, but I don't even like kids. I mean, I don't even hang around kids. I like adults. I have no fun around kids. If I would like kids, I'd have kids. Although I must admit, my uncle said he liked other people's kids better than his own kids. The same uncle I was talking about earlier.
Yeah. I love kids.
You love children?
Yeah.
Well, the children's theater, we deal with children. I like children. I tell you what I like about children.
Yeah.
I like, telling jokes with them and making and having fun with them. But then when they become an annoyance, there's your mom over there. I think your mom is calling you.
Yeah.
That's what I like about kids. But I like everybody really. I think I like old people. I think I like old people a lot.
Yeah, I do too.
I like people older than me. Like when I was a kid, meeting like grandparents and stuff.
Yeah.
They always tell us about the good old days. Kid's not going to tell you too much.
Yeah.
Kid just says, I want ice cream.
I'm a godmother. So.
You're a godmother.
Yes, I have 2 godsons.
Yeah, I'm a godfather too. I'll give you an offer. Can't refuse. Yeah, I'm a godfather. Only one time. I only have one godson. But I've never been a best man. Have you ever been a maid of honor?
I've been a bridesmaid.
You've been a bridesmaid?
I was bridesmaid twice.
Right.
Yeah.
Those beautiful dresses. They make you buy.
Whenever I get married, or if I get married, I would like to have bridesmaids at my wedding.
Yeah.
All my good friends and stuff.
I would love to have a best man. But any wedding I come to, I'm always the best man. You ever go to a nude wedding? You can't tell the people apart, but you certainly know who the best man is. Old joke. All right, here we go.
Okay.
Duran Duran. This is sort of a not a. This is not the picture from the 1980s you might remember, but that's Duran. What the Duran Duran kind of looks like now.
That's a really good group.
Simon Le Bon and
Yeah.
everything. This is an album they came out with covers and they were singing like Bob Dylan songs and stuff. But I mean, let's face it, Duran Duran had such good songs in the 80s. They kind of MTV were made from. They're all like all chiseled, good looks, and they were what Paul Taylor I think was his name, and Simon Le Bon of course, and a few others. They I saw them in I saw them at the Norfolk Scope, and I was old at the time. I was in my 20s, and these teenage girls that were friends of my sisters who were teenagers at the time. They said we have an extra ticket to see Duran Duran. You want to go see? And I said, I didn't intend to go see them, but yeah, I'll go see them because I think I like their music on MTV and stuff. I see like their videos, Girls on Film and
Oh, yeah,
Hungry
I like
Like
that
the
one.
Wolf and
I have that album called Girls on Film.
Moon on Monday. All those songs. Yeah.
Yeah.
And I have their greatest hits somewhere on an LP. Duran Duran were really good. And so anyway, they had something that's kind of controversial. I don't think they have it so much anymore. These big arenas, like where they would have basketball games
Yeah.
or football games. It was called festival seating. And this is what killed a lot of these kids at the Who concert in Cincinnati. Was they open the doors and everybody rushes in,
Wow.
and they all buy for a spot in the front. So I was older at that time, and I said, "Are there any seats here?" And they said, "Yeah, yeah, you can sit up high with the other old folks, all the parents all those parents who go to Taylor Swift concerts now. They were going to Duran Duran concerts then in the 80s. So
Yeah.
the door opens, and I almost get funneled through the front, and I thought I was going to be trampled to death myself by a bunch of teenage girls. I'd hate for that to be my obituary.
Yeah.
Stumbled to death at a Duran Duran concert by a bunch of little kids. But everything worked out fine. So I'm sitting by myself. All the teenage girls are at the front. Well, go ahead.
Oh, there's something I want to tell you about that.
Yeah,
It's something that has to do with that.
go ahead.
My dad went to a Jackson 5 concert.
Yeah,
He was going to take his girlfriend, but his girlfriend decided not to go. So my grandmother came with him instead.
yeah.
And guess what?
What?
The same thing happened to my grandmother. She always got trampled over.
Yes. Well, I think because the Who concert, even though the Who concert happened before this situation,
They went to see the Jackson 5.
the Jackson 5. So
At the
they
Richmond
they
Coliseum.
they now you have a ticket. Not every time, but now when you have a ticket for a big name, there's a seat you sit in.
Yeah.
You don't have to get there early, so you can get in the front of the line to be pushed through. So anyway, um, so there's this big screen at the top of the stage, and I never saw a screen. I mean, not a big deal now, but at the time, though, I said, "What's that screen for? Are they going to show the videos while they sing the songs?" They go, yeah, I think so. Well, what happened was the screen actually showed close-ups of the singers singing. It was like 1987 or something, and I'd never seen this before, not in Virginia anyway. And so they didn't play the videos; they actually had close-ups of the singers singing.
Yeah.
And I thought this is great. It doesn't matter where you sit, or so you can look at the screen and see the close-up. I told a story once where I saw Elton John, and there was like 40,000 people. This is in Ireland. There was no screens or anything, so you just see this guy with a hat and sunglasses playing the piano, and you could hear him all right, but you started to wonder halfway through it: is this just a guy pretending to be Elton John? They're just playing his record. I can't tell if it's. I mean, Elton John's one of those easy. Kiss, you could do that too. You could just have a guy with makeup just sing to, sing to a record or something.
Yeah.
So,
They went to see the Jackson 5 at the Richmond Coliseum.
Richmond, yeah,
Back in the 70s.
yeah.
I don't know if you remember it, but
I didn't. I've never seen any of the Jacksons. No, no, and I will never see Michael.
yeah.
Sad. But anyway, so what else can I tell you? So I saw Duran Duran. Oh, Duran Duran. By the way, if you ever see the movie Barbarella, the villain is named Duran Duran, and they took their name from the villain in Barbarella. Also, for the longest time, the only number one song that was a James Bond song was a Duran Duran song. The last Roger Moore song, it was called "A View to a Kill," and that was number one. Since then, I guess there's been number one James Bond songs. I think Adele and Billie Eilish has had. I even won
I think
Oscars.
Cheryl Crow made one
Cheryl
too.
Crow. To me, the best James Bond song is the
Laura Never Dies.
no, the one. Well, I mean, they're
Cheryl
all
Crow's
good, but I really like the Carly Simon one. Nobody does it better.
Nobody
I
does
really,
it
I think that was the
better.
greatest. It's a great song. Marvin Hamlish wrote it, but they did a song, "A View to a Kill," and they did a really good video that looked like a James Bond mini movie as their video for "A View to a Kill," and well, in fact, the song and the video were so good. I wish the movie was better. He was Roger Moore was something like 75 years old playing James Bond. Yeah, he has to stop every 5 minutes to go to the bathroom or something. I'm an old man. I'm an old man. Before I kill Blofeld. What else can I tell you? So it's been a lot of fun though. So Duran Duran, girls, Hungry Like the Wolf. They a lot of good songs. Rio, their name was Rio. Yeah, yeah, great songs. Great. I don't know. They had like a couple of albums, and then after that, their other albums. They're not bad albums. They're like the Beach Boys. You like their hits? Oh, that was so cool. Oh, I'm glad you mentioned. That was the first song they sang, and there was the curtain was up, and the lights got dark and everything, and all you could hear was, "Please, please tell me now," and everyone's shrieking and yelling and screaming, "Please, please tell me now!" And then the curtain opened, and then the floor moved, closer to the crowd, and everyone's just ecstatic. It was probably one of the great entrances I ever saw of a band. A lot of bands now come from the trap door. You know, one I saw. I think Penn and Teller. They came from the back of the stage on a like a on a line to the stage, right over everybody. Yeah, like a what? Yeah, that line there. So anyway, I want to wish you a happy Christmas, 2024. Actually, I got a present for you. I know how you like to drink coffee.
Yes.
We have the flag. This is the flag of Italy, and you could carry this in your car, on your motorcycle,
Yeah.
on your dune buggy, and there. And I also got a present for your father.
Okay.
And this is for your father. This is a club. I know
Okay.
your dad likes cars a lot, and so I got a club. Now, I have a speech to this. I bought a whole bunch of these, and I'm giving them to all my friends, and I'm giving them to you, because the club, you know what the club is, and it keeps your car from being stolen. Now, doesn't matter how much you pay for a club. If you tell your car insurance that, because I'm an insurance underwriter, that's my real job. I work for a law firm, and I'm an underwriter. So what happens is you tell them you have the club or something to keep your car safe. They might take $30-$50 off your insurance. So keep this in your car. You know, you don't have to put it up all the time, but if you're in a rough neighborhood, put it up. Take it out of the plastic and everything. So I want to thank you for another fine year doing this show. We might do another show before the year is out. But I want to thank you for all the help you've given me this year. It was kind of a rough year for me, and now I'm an orphan. So, I'm getting through everything. I'm happy, keeping exercise, eating right, and everything. And I look like $100. And you're doing great. And I look forward to a wonderful 2025 with you, because I think 2025 personally for me will be a better year than this year. So thank you, Mary.
Well, I just want to say Merry Christmas and God bless you.
And my name is Kaye Lazar. This is the Mary Elizabeth Variety Hour. And we will have more fun in 2025 and years to come. So I hope you enjoyed this show. And even the ducks love it. I hear them quacking. So thank you, Mary.
You're welcome. No problem. Love you all. God bless you. Merry Christmas.